Hey there everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Zacho Disc. I've got a short video for you guys today because I came across a project I found very interesting recently. Ace Run Pro came across with this challenge where they gave a small clip of their FP40 Worlds coverage from this year and asked people to do some commentary over that and then submit it to them, and they were going to listen to it and then pick 3 winners that were going to win some special packs at the end of it. And it was a really interesting idea to me because I've done a lot of commentary for my other channel, Crew 42, and I, of course, had to make a submission and give it to them because who knows what might happen. But after doing this process, which I found very unique because normally I work with another partner and we do commentary back and forth, which is very common in commentary when you hear it, I did this one solo because the clip was so short, it felt awkward to bring a person in to just do this 4-minute kind of commentary with them. And that started making me think about things that I could put together, a short list of do's and don'ts for commentary. And I am not claiming to be one of the best commentators. I understand if you listen to my Crew 42 channel, there are several episodes, especially in the beginning, where it is not very good. And I just kind of started thinking about things that I'm doing now or things I want to do in the future that I think will be better for commentary in general. So I'm going to give you guys that list that I have right now, starting off with number 1, which is you as a commentator are a storyteller and not the story. People don't watch baseball or basketball or any other sport because of the commentator. They watch it because of the sport, and the commentator can either add to the story, add to the event, add to the situation, or they could really retract from it because they become very distracting. Number 2, I think it's important for you to be creative and yourself at the same time. Try new things. Not everyone is going to love what you do and what you sound like or how you say it. That's just life. Get over it. I have plenty of people who have razzed me for forever about how bad my commentary is. I still am very passionate about it. I still think I'm getting better, and I'm going to continue to do it because I want to keep making coverage for anyone who would like to see it. Number 3, I think it's important to stay in your lane. And what I mean by that is, especially if you're working with another partner, if you guys kind of have these agreed upon roles where someone's more play-by-play, someone's more color commentary, to make sure just in general that you kind of stick to those roles. It's just kind of important for you to kind of know where you're contributing, because if I know that I'm a play-by-play, I'm kind of engaged in watching the video and then making remarks on that kind of point. And if I'm a color commentator, I'm kind of looking into, or I have my kind of lens on of what I contribute with in terms of the story itself. I think number 4 is really important. It's one I struggle with probably the most in my own commentary, is that silence isn't always bad. I feel like if I have silent moments that stretch too long, that my commentary is bad and not good because I'm not talking. And the reality is that oftentimes we don't need to talk. The content is the story that people are there to watch. And if I can't add to the story, then I shouldn't. I think having 30 seconds of silence isn't the end of the world. That doesn't mean I always do it. Don't go over to Crew 42 and slam me about me not having 30 seconds of silence. This is, like I said, I struggle with this one. But I think it's really important to just know that there are moments where being silent adds to the story because we don't need anyone to guide us. We can see it and we are enjoying it as it is. With those 4 points being noted, that doesn't cover everything, obviously, but there's some things I started thinking about that I kind of wanted to get down on video for you guys, and maybe you guys have a different opinion. What's something else you think is important for commentary, or something you disagree with what I said? Let me know in the comments. But for right now, I'm going to jump over to my submission for Ace Run Pro. Let's see how I did. Let me know what I messed up on or what I did well. Hey there all you disc golf fans, and welcome back to another presentation of our 2022 PDGA Masters and Junior Disc Golf World Championships. We are here in Emporia, Illinois at this PDGA Major, where we are taking a look at the FP40 division, brought to you by Ace Run Pro, and a special thank you to Gatekeeper Media for helping out with the graphics. My name is Zach O'Haron, and I'll be your guide today as we take a look at all the coverage from today's round, starting off with hole 12. A 252-foot par 3, while open off the tee, quickly narrows to about a 20-foot tunnel that extends for about half of the hole. They will be able to use either forehand or backhand in order to attack the green, but a bad tree deflection or an early tree might leave them out of position from being able to convert on the birdie. As this hole does play as the 6th easiest on the day, it is a score certainly these ladies are trying to get here. On the top of our card, we have Ohn Scoggins leading us off. She's going to opt in for that forehand, currently leading our card at neg 9. Hits the gap beautifully, but hyzers out a little early, but I think she's going to be in a good position as she caught that log in the circle. Got Juliana Korver here going with the backhand. Looks like it's on the edge of that gap. Oh, gets a nice tree deflection here. And she is going to have to watch out for her head. She's under the basket. Spectacular shot from her. Great landing after the deflection. Let's take another look at that shot. Run it back here from the catch cam position. Turned over maybe just a hair too much, but she gets 2 wonderful tree kicks there, and it's going to put it on hyzer, and those wood chips are going to take that speed off the disc, and she's going to be right under the basket. A spectacular shot and a drop-in birdie coming up for Juliana. Sarah Hokom here, going in for the forehand. This looks a little turned over. It is. It's going to miss the gap, but fight through almost everything. And she looks to be circle 2. We'll have to see if she has a look or an open gap in order to attack for a putt from there. Holly Finley here. Looks like she's missed the gap as well. And this is going to get caught early and leave her out of position. Yeah, you can see here she's going to actually have to drop to a knee to even get a look at this basket. But I imagine she's going to run it. From the knee. Good bit on there. Wow, gets a strange kick off the log there. Actually gets kind of deflected off to the side. She has a little work left to do in order to finish this one. Sarah looks like she might have some windows here. Lower ceiling. Oh, just off to the side there. She looks like she had good speed, but just off of target there. She's not going to be able to convert on that one. I was right earlier with Ohn just being in circle there right by the log. She's able to get her birdie to go in. And Holly is able to clean up her putt as well. Not surprising coming from Ohn, honestly, as she was FPO's leader in C1X putting this year. She was on a tear on the putting green all year. Couple cleanups left to go. We got Sarah. She's going to tap in her par. And Juliana, rewarded with the spectacular drive, is going to drop that in for her birdie. And we're going to be moving on to hole 13 in a minute. Before we get there, let's take a look at the scores, though. Ohn Scoggins able to extend her lead to 4, as she is now at 10 under. Holly at 6 down, and Sarah and Juliana 1 stroke back at 5 down. We have a race on our hands. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to bring me back if you'd like to hear more. And of course, and as always, from here at Ace Run Pro, let's run it.